Nobre. Nobre HD. Maybe I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. Nobre. Kind of saying it like ombre. Yeah, not too bad, dude. I've literally just switched on. Thanks for joining the stream. Are you a Minecrafter yourself? I've just loaded up my... oh, there we go. A couple of trees popped up just as I was talking there. Hey, great stuff, great stuff. I mean, who isn't, right, these days? Playing a survival map, Skyblock. Maybe you've heard of it. It's amazing how many people I know in real life that have never heard of these variant survival maps. So, yeah, I thought I'd publish a little bit of Skyblock. I bought a new map pack the other day, so I'm just trying it out, really. Yeah. I'm at the process here of... I have my cobblestone generator all nicely set up, ready to go and build out. I've been building out this little block area. I played for a couple of hours yesterday. I've got a little tree farm on the go, and I'm just in the process of building out a little house here for protection. Keep all my storage and all my furnaces and whatnot in a logical place. And then I'm going to build out either that way or that way. And there's an island at either side, which is full of ores. So I'll be able to go mining and grabbing. Oh, we got another tree, a mega tree as well. So this is great. More a Java player, but have a Bedrock edition as well. Yeah, I'm playing console. I don't have a great gaming rig here, PC-wise. So I am limited to Bedrock, unfortunately. I do obviously have an aim to upgrade my PC at some point in the future. And maybe I'll be able to join you guys in the Java world. I've seen some absolutely fantastic mods available through the modding community. I'd love to be able to get my hands on some of those. But yeah, for now, I'm limited to what's on the marketplace. So, yeah, I'm a bit choosy. There's a lot of stuff out there which I consider to be a bit of waffle. You know, mostly creation club stuff and creator tools more than anything else, but you get the occasional survival map which is fairly good. I have seen and I've had a little go on what's it called, Sky Factory 4, I think it is. I think that's the most up-to-date one. Hey Alex. Optifine, yes I do. Optifine is a wonderful little addition to help your frames per second. Is my best understanding of it, certainly. But honestly, my laptop, which literally can just about run Streamlabs, has no graphical capability whatsoever. It's an inbuilt kind of GPU attached to the motherboard. It's an office-based PC, I would say, so it really isn't up to snuff with playing any games. I've tried to run Minecraft on it. It just about loads it, but it's really creaky. I did say when you were closing down, James, but I guess you didn't see it amongst all the chaos. But don't worry, dude, that's all right. I just thought I'd take the opportunity to carry on a little bit with the old Skyblock whilst I had the opportunity. So don't worry, dudes. Yeah, but don't worry, Nobre, I'm going to be, like I say, hopefully one day upgrading to a better rig. So I'll be able to do more fun stuff then. Didn't see Twitch suddenly hiccuped and I got disconnected again. Yeah, no worries, dude. That's all right. I hope those hiccups didn't disrupt your VODs too much. I remember when I was having my Wi-Fi issues when we were doing that Skyrim run. 8 times in one night really messed everything up. And I was seeing scattered views all over the place. And it really, you know, made a bit of a mess on, you know, all of the stats and the summaries and everything. So still recovering from that, really. As it was in this month. Just checking in on the chat if I've missed anything else. Just a nice from Nobre. So you're a Java player then, Nobre. So do you have any decent mods that you're playing at the moment? That's another thing I really want to do is a hardcore playthrough. I'm obsessed with you know, watching YouTubers doing their 100 days in Minecraft, hardcore editions and stuff like that, and I really want to get involved in some of that too. But lo and behold, not available on Bedrock yet, so I don't see why they've not been able to engineer that in, but it is what it is. We're limited only to hard mode, which isn't actually much different in my opinion. How are you doing tonight, Alex? All good, hopefully. I see you there waving away in the back of the chat. You're probably waiting for me to jump back on Kingdom Come. I promise you guys I'm back playing that on Thursday, sorry, not Wednesday. This is what I would consider to be a cheeky stream off schedule, just to clock in a little bit more building time. As soon as I start a Minecraft map, I get a little bit obsessed and want to keep playing it, so I've held off all day. So not to kind of spoil the VODs on Twitch and everything and keep everybody in the loop of what's going on. Oh, we are getting mega wood now. This is good. This is going to help me finish off my my little home base up here very soon. We really don't need to worry about saplings anymore. We have got a butt ton of them. An absolute crap load, as they say. I would play more vanilla, but a year ago I was playing some Sky Factory. Yeah, Sky Factory is so good. I just love the quest additions and, you know, being able to take a sapling, stick it in a barrel, jump up and down on it, turn that into water, and, you know, they've added in all the what do they call it? All of the kind of extra crafting system, which allows you to do so much more automations and you know, adding electricity aspects to things. This is all stuff that Bedrock is desperately missing. They got another really cool map type I want to play called Stoneblock, which is like Skyblock but underground, and you run through various chambers, kind of under the earth, to see if you can beat the game that way. Let's just jump up here and find the top block of this mega tree. It's always a mega tree when you don't need it. Hopefully that one would despawn now on its own. Nope, we still got a block up there, but I'll grab that in a sec. See if we can get all these down. Yeah, we're going to have a decent stack of wood here by the end of this. Right, where was that rogue one? There it is. Over there. One block, yeah, I've got a version of that on here on Bedrock. It's not the same by any means necessary, but it's something. The one chunk challenge, I think it's also called on Bedrock editions. Quite a lot of fun as well. Kind of adds a little bit of a questing system into it, as the block will throw out the necessary bits kind of on random as you go, which is kind of fun. I do find it's a bit unnecessarily generous with a lot of the diamond ore, but you know, I guess it appeals to a mass audience. There's another really cool pack. I think it's now been depreciated. It's called Steve's Legacy, and on that one you can actually build a space rocket to go to the moon and go to other planets and experience zero gravity on Minecraft and all kinds of fun stuff, really. So I'm wondering if any clever sausages out there have been able to get that working again. But yeah, some of the things that, like I say, the modding community have done with Minecraft is just absolutely insane. And if you think you're finished with Minecraft, well, you should definitely get yourselves a good PC and go and try out some of these incredible mods that people have made. Another really good one as well, I think 7 Ages is a cool variant type where you go through an advancement system from kind of like primitive age to stone age to bronze age and so on and so such, and try and beat the game that way. And you can build all kinds of primitive, what would they call it, kind of crafting methods, like using horse-drawn carts to create a mill to be able to mill down certain objects into, I don't know, stone dust so that you can make cement and weird and wonderful stuff like that. Yeah, incredibly detailed Minecraft. Minecraft point 1000. How are you guys doing tonight anyway? I know, James, we're now 6 streams connected. We've managed to get to hot number 6, which is pretty cool. 7 streams. Oh, of course, because of Zelf777, wasn't it? Oh, thank you, Nobre. Really appreciate your follow there, bud. Yeah, of course. Zelf was the 7th, or the 6th, rather, which makes me the 7th. I like that. Fits in with the old 17 a little bit. Some kind of bizarre linkage, I suppose. We need to eat. This is the first time in this game I've had to eat something. So let's eat these 2 apples we've just got. That almost brings us to the top. And one of those as well. And we should start regenning. Stick that in there, stick that in there. And we'll take a kip. Yeah, appreciate that, Nobre. Do you stream yourself? Are you a streamer? Do you stream at all? Or are you just a watcher? A watcher on the wall? Alright, tidied all that up a little bit. That's still despawning a bit, but that will do what it needs to do shortly. And then we want to go and build another archway over here, 4 blocks high. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to need to move one of those furnaces. I used to stream, but time don't allow me anymore. I sympathize with that, buddy. I have children and a family. And one must, you know, do what one must to keep the home fires burning, as they say. Keep everything ticking along nicely within the household. So it's not as easy to game for hours and hours and hours on end without repercussion. But I try and find the time to get a few hours in here and there and everywhere else. What I've effectively done is I've shifted from kind of just gaming on my own to Twitch streaming. Oh, well, this is good, isn't it? I have completely cocked that up. We're going to want to bring this back a smidge. And why not? At least then I get to record everything. I bought a fairly reasonably priced capture card not too long ago, and that's allowed me just to carry on doing what I usually do, but also capture what I'm doing at the same time. So, yeah, that helps a lot. But yeah, I can usually commit to about 2 streams a week if I'm lucky, 3 if I'm being cheeky. I guess maybe this will be one of those weeks. Oh, we lost one. James Lee, I'm fully here now. I was just talking to Zelf for a bit, as a good raider should do, but now I'm transitioned. Don't you think he looks a bit like Chris Pratt as well, James? He does. I think he was confused when I said, hey, it's Star-Lord. And he was like, I could be Star-Lord if you want me to be. And I'm thinking, you don't need to do anything, dude. You're already there. We're going to need another axe. And my axe, as I've once heard a great man say. I don't think he got the reference. No, I didn't either. Never mind. Can't win them all. Okay, so this is coming along nicely. I've lost a couple of bits of wood, which sucks, which means I'm going to have to grow more trees. Or do I? Yes, I do. I've got 11 pieces. Let's see if we can... I think we're going to need a lot more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, well, at least we can get on with some other bits now, whilst we wait for another tree to grow. Yeah, we need probably about 5 more bits there. But already this is taking shape nicely. Nobry, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. And we hope to see you again sometime. James Lee, he's not going to stay long. He's bloody knackered. I'm not surprised after that mental stream you had, bud. Hopefully some of my modding helped take away some of the pressure of keeping everybody entertained. But it was a good one. You should be proud of your efforts. Just extend that a smidge, and we'll put another run in there as well. We've got 2 bits left, which will then allow us to solo grow a couple of trees. 1, 2, and solid. Let's stick that one there. 2 saplings in the pocket. Bing bang. And cool, we can stick that there, and we'll stick those there for now. Dump some of the junk back in the old trunk. And what I'm going to want to do next is... yeah, we're going to need to cook some of this stone up. Another free stick, thank you very much. However, I think I've run out of coal and things. Yep, so we're definitely going to need more trees to create a burnable substance to cook some of this gear up. Yep. So, come on, trees. We need you to grow, grow, grow. As quick as you can, please. Oh. Let's take that out. Could have a little think about what to do with the roof here, the roof section. But that might be useful at being stone as well. Stairs to create a bit of an impression with a hard flat top might be pretty cool. I'll have a look at what that looks like in a little bit. But what I'm thinking around the walls is a run of stone bricks for 1 block, leaving the rest of this exposed until I can get my hands on some sand, and then panes of glass all the way around so I can have a lot of light inside here, and then I'll put a roof on the top, and I'll put a kind of a doorway down here, a little stepway up onto the grassy patch area. I do need to fence around the outside here. Maybe that's something we can do with this cobblestone here and now, is put a wall around the outside, starting from here, so I don't accidentally walk off the edge. I guess I can always upgrade it later if I want to. Will that rain help these trees grow? How do you get animals? So if you have enough grass all lined up like this, eventually they'll just spawn in. I think the rule is it needs to be 8 by 8. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So maybe I do need to put another run back down there. And I think maybe that bedrock slab there is causing me a problem. But the 2 islands that we've got adjacent to this one will probably have some over there as well. Eventually, as well, I believe you can get your hands on some villagers, and perhaps they may trade spawn eggs with certain animals in some situations, but I think that's certain variants of Skyblock that does that. So my best bet is to have enough grass area. That's why I'm keeping this kind of grass area here, because they will naturally spawn in automatically. So actually, saying that, maybe I do want to cut this in 1 block, in which case then I don't need to muck around with the wood. I can finish this off. I can just make this slimmer by 1. Put more dirt down that side. And yeah, I think that's still going to be a problem though, that one there. Unless I shift this all over to that way a little bit. So this variant requires a lot of understanding about Minecraft mechanics. And like I said, mate, yeah, trial and error is your best friend with this variant, because when you know, you know. And you know by kind of learning and doing sometimes, doing a little bit of research, you know, watching other players who've played the game to get a handle of how they're doing certain things. And from that, you can kind of bend the game to your will, I would say. It makes it a lot of fun, in my opinion. Did I just lose that one? I think I just did. Let's be careful. Chop, chop. And chop. Jump. Thank you. Raise the whole dirt platform up 1 block of height. Yep, that's also another option as well. But I think I also need to be kind of outside of the spawn range for them to pop in as well. So I need to start getting over there anyway. And then by the time I get back, I could come back to a little herd of sheep, which I can then turn into a sheep farm. And same situation happens again, and I might get cows or ducks or chickens or whatever they are. So on and so forth. Yeah, it's really cool how the game plays, you know, when you understand how, I suppose, the mechanics, you know, operate in the game for the base game itself. Because it's all base game. There's no kind of modification to the actual game itself. It's just understanding how things spawn, when they spawn, and what the conditions for how they spawn. There we go. Like the whole tree farming thing is, like, even on base game, what I end up doing quite a lot. Yeah, I still need some more tree. What I end up doing quite a lot is I still make the little tree farms that I'm doing, because, and hopefully, you know, I like to do that with spruce, because what I can do with that is make a 4x4 super tree. And then I've got a really cool way to go up and mine it all out. You get over a stack of wood every time you do it. Rinse and repeat. And then you've got unlimited wood. So you don't need to go adventuring out, putting yourself into danger against mobs. If you can keep everything within your own kind of doorstep, if you like. There is a really cool way to automate leather production as well, by creating a nifty little kind of trap hole for cows to fall into. And if you literally just spam feed them over and over and over and over again, they get to a point where they can't spawn anymore. So I just saw your text message. So they get to a point where they can't spawn anymore, so they automatically just they put the items inside a treasure box for you. So that's a little manipulator, I guess, that helps a little bit. Yeah, like I said, I've played this game too much. Yeah, the Quiet Night message. I played this game so much and too much that I've learned a lot about, yeah, how it ticks, if you like. I might one day be at a level where I might be able to do speed runs and whatnot, because when you understand the game inside and out, speed running is a lot easier, because you just do what you need to do to kind of complete the quests. You know, in order to kind of, it's like a very linear path to finishing the game. Tell him it's a lucky charm. Well, I thought this was going to be a quiet stream, but I've sat on 5 viewers for a good, what are we at now? 20 minutes or so. Which isn't bad, considering I've not advertised myself this evening. 5 doesn't sound like a lot, but it'll do. think, yeah, a little nifty trick here. If you duck, you can stick things on top of each other where usually it will make you interact with them. But if you're ducked, yes, you can do it there, but I can drop items on top. So I can stack furnaces, I can stack treasure boxes on top of like crafting benches and things, and you can really, what's the word, compress your workspace area down a little bit more. Let's have a sleep, have a sip of tea. Yeah, so this is the Bedrock kind of Microsoft edition, which means that, you know, as long as you've got a Xbox or Microsoft account, we can play together eventually. I've got tons of map packs that I can load up and you can jump into at any time if you want to try out some of these cool little maps. Good, that happened. We're happy about that. Let's carve this down real quick. I'll let that despawn on its own instead of forcing it, and we will finish off this little bit of structure. Oh, and our other tree has grown just in time as well. So there we go. The frame is up. Peel the bark to make it look a little bit nicer. And then let's take this tree and use this to create charcoal, which then I can make my stone blocks with. Probably going to need to spawn a couple more trees in, so I'll wait for that to, you know, despawn itself. And in the interim, let's do this. Oh, I need to not be walking around with all my inventory. That's for dang sure. I mean, I've got some stuff here to get started with a farm at some point, so I can actually make food for myself. And food for animals and whatnot when they come in. Well, that's the point, actually. We needed to change this out a little bit, didn't we? That was what we said we were going to do. So it needs to be 8 by 8. So if I start it over here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should do it. Minecraft says my friends are not playing right now. Really? Tell me if you get my invite. There you go. There he is. How you doing, mate? We're together in a game. This is cool, isn't it? Wow. Yeah, so at any point, you know, you want to jump in and spend a bit of time, just, you know, you can run your stream, I can run mine. Maybe we could hook up on Discord together so both our voices come through each other's streams, and we can do a little map thing together. Like I said, I've got one. You can't move. There you go. Yeah, you can. He's on the moves. He's on the moves. Do you like my character? He's got a jetpack on his back and a shiny gem on his throat and big goggly eyes. You're a regular Steve.